Have you ever found yourself wondering if someone might secretly crave intimacy with you, but you just can't read the subtle signs? Understanding those hidden cues can transform your connection with that special person, helping you build deeper trust and affection. In this video, we're going to reveal the 7 most subtle signs a woman secretly desires intimacy with you, clues you might have overlooked, but will change everything once you recognize them. Stick with us until the end, because these signs could be the key to unlocking a new level of closeness in your relationship that you never thought possible. This intro engages the audience with a relatable question and gives them a compelling reason to stay until the end by highlighting how understanding these signs can impact their relationship. If you haven't yet subscribed, I highly recommend doing so and activating the notification bell to ensure you never miss a video. Your support means a lot to me as we continue to grow our community and reach more people with our content. If you enjoy the topic of this video, please leave a comment with the number 1. If it's not quite your cup of tea, drop a 0 in the comments. Your feedback is crucial in helping me create content that better serves you. Let's get started. 1. Autonomy and independence. One of the most profoundly celebrated facets of living alone is the extraordinary autonomy it bestows. For many women, this chapter of life unfolds as an awakening, a realization that they are the sole architects of their world, free to make every decision without the need to consult, compromise, or accommodate anyone else's preferences. The joy of such independence is boundless, offering not just the freedom to shape their surroundings, but to mold their daily routines, their passions, and even their inner growth on their terms. This is where the magic of living alone truly shines, where independence isn't just a concept, but a deeply personal and transformative experience. Imagine a woman who has always been drawn to spontaneous hobbies, like painting or gardening, but perhaps felt limited in how much space or time she could devote to these passions when living with others. Now, in the sanctuary of her own home, she is the master of her environment, free to claim every inch of her space as an extension of her creative spirit. If she desires an entire room dedicated solely to her art, an oasis where colors splash against the canvas, where every brushstroke becomes a conversation between her and her inner muse, she can create it without hesitation. The walls might be adorned with her sketches, her shelves lined with supplies, her heart bursting with the joy of having a space that reflects her creative identity, uninterrupted by outside influence. But the beauty of autonomy doesn't stop at creative expression. Let's say she has a passion for nature, and her dream is to cultivate a garden that mirrors the lush beauty of her imagination. Living alone, she has the freedom to dedicate her backyard or even a small balcony to this vision. She might spend her weekends lovingly planting, watering, and nurturing her own little Eden. Every flower, every leaf, every stone in the path is placed with care, an expression of her unique vision and taste. The garden becomes a reflection of her inner world, a place where she can retreat, breathe deeply, and feel the peace that comes from knowing she has crafted something entirely her own. There's no need to rush, no pressure to meet someone else's timeline. She can allow nature and creativity to unfold in their perfect rhythm, much like her life. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know Nivan. Autonomy in this sense extends far beyond just physical space. It becomes a way of being, a deeply ingrained sense of self-reliance that seeps into every aspect of her life. She can organize her days however she pleases, whether that means indulging in late-night projects, spontaneous trips, or quiet evenings with a book. There's no one to answer to, no one to seek permission from. Every choice, big or small, is hers alone, and with that comes a profound sense of empowerment. This independence is like a muscle that strengthens with every decision she makes and every new endeavor she embarks upon. And while some might see solitude as a challenge, she views it as an opportunity, a chance to explore who she is, what she loves, and how she wants to live. The independence of living alone fosters a deep self-connection that's often overlooked when we're surrounded by others. It invites her to listen to her desires, to be more attuned to her inner needs, and to trust in her ability to navigate life's complexities. She learns to rely on herself not out of necessity, but out of choice. It's in this quiet space of solitude that she finds her strength, a strength that no one else can give her, and no one else can take away. The autonomy that comes with living alone isn't just about having the final say in matters like decor or schedules. It's about reclaiming her life on a fundamental level. It's the ability to pursue her passions and hobbies without the constraints of others' opinions or expectations. Whether she chooses to spend a weekend painting, revamping her garden, or simply enjoying a quiet afternoon of reflection, every moment is hers to savor. There is an immense satisfaction in knowing that she controls the ebb and flow of her life, unencumbered by outside demands. Living alone offers her the priceless gift of self-discovery, a journey where every choice leads her deeper into her authenticity. It's an exploration not just of the world around her, but of the world within. As she navigates this path, she gains something far more valuable than the ability to decorate or plan her days. She gains a powerful sense of self, an unwavering belief in her capacity to create, thrive, and find joy in her own company. In this way, living alone becomes a celebration of freedom, creativity, and, most importantly, the blossoming of her true self. This autonomy is not just a lifestyle, it's a journey towards self-empowerment and fulfillment. A rich and rewarding chapter that invites her to embrace her independence, express her passions freely, and live on her terms with unapologetic joy. Every day becomes an opportunity to explore new aspects of herself, to cultivate her dreams, and to experience the deep, soul-nourishing satisfaction that only true autonomy can provide. 2. Personal growth and self-discovery. Living alone offers an expansive landscape for personal growth and the beautiful, often surprising, journey of self-discovery. When freed from the daily demands and distractions of cohabitation, women find themselves gifted with the rare and precious luxury of time to reflect, explore, and dive into their inner worlds without interruption. The absence of others' constant presence opens doors to profound introspection, where old passions can be rekindled, new skills can blossom, and the path to personal transformation unfolds in ways they might never have anticipated. Consider the case of a woman who once harbored a deep love for writing, but never had the time or space to truly embrace it. In the hustle and bustle of shared living, her creative dreams were often shelved in favor of more immediate responsibilities. Yet, upon choosing to live alone, a remarkable shift occurs. With the quiet that solitude brings, she can finally make her passion a priority. She transforms a forgotten spare room into a sanctuary, a writing nook filled with inspiration. The desk becomes her canvas, the pages of her notebook, the medium through which she paints her thoughts and stories. What was once just a distant aspiration now becomes her reality. She spends hours each day pouring her heart into her craft, her creativity no longer stifled by the distractions or demands of others. This writing, once an occasional indulgence, is now an integral part of her daily routine. The words flow freely, her ideas come alive, and in this nurturing solitude, she not only rediscovers a passion that once seemed out of reach, but also sharpens her skills with every sentence penned. The act of writing, of expressing herself so fully and authentically, brings her an indescribable sense of fulfillment. It's not just about the joy of storytelling, it's about the personal growth that comes from finally allowing herself the space to explore her potential. But the growth doesn't stop there. Through this process, she begins to uncover new aspects of herself. She starts to realize how much she has been capable of all along, how much creative energy has been bubbling beneath the surface, waiting for the right moment to be unleashed. In her solitude, she grows more confident and more self-assured as her writing evolves from a personal hobby into something she is ready to share with the world. She submits her work to literary forums, starts a blog, or even considers publishing her stories. What was once a private passion becomes a bridge that connects her to a wider audience, expanding her sense of purpose and accomplishment. And it's not just about writing. This is the kind of personal growth that living alone fosters in every woman, no matter her interests. Without the constant hum of other people's needs and opinions, she finds the mental clarity to explore other forgotten hobbies, long-abandoned dreams, or even skills she had never considered before. Perhaps she picks up an instrument she always wanted to learn, or dives into photography, or embarks on a journey of culinary discovery, mastering new recipes and creating meals that bring her joy. The solitude becomes fertile ground for new experiences, new learning, and new perspectives. This process of self-discovery goes hand in hand with personal growth. The time alone encourages her to ask important questions. Who am I outside of the roles I play in the lives of others? What truly excites me? What do I want to achieve for myself? In seeking answers, she uncovers a deeper understanding of her own identity, an identity that is shaped by her unique desires, talents, and ambitions, rather than by the expectations of others. She becomes more in tune with her emotions, more mindful of her inner dialogue, and more connected to the things that ignite her passion. Living alone, she learns to cultivate self-reliance and resilience. There is no one else to lean on for support in the everyday tasks of life, and in this she discovers her strength. She realizes that she is capable of handling life's challenges, big or small, on her own. This builds a powerful sense of confidence, not only in her practical abilities but also in her emotional strength. She becomes her own greatest ally, finding peace and satisfaction in her ability to navigate life independently. Moreover, this space for personal growth leads her down unexpected paths. In her solitude, she might pick up books that challenge her worldview, engage in mindfulness practices that deepen her sense of peace, or even decide to embark on a new career path or personal project that fills her with purpose. Living alone allows her to stretch beyond the familiar, to take risks without fear of judgment, and to explore who she is when she is no longer defined by the roles she plays for others. The joy that comes from this self-discovery is deeply personal, yet universally felt by those who embrace the solitude of living alone. It is the kind of joy that radiates from within, a quiet but powerful satisfaction in knowing that she is growing, evolving, and becoming more of who she is meant to be. It is a joy that brings peace, a contentment that no external validation can match. Ultimately, living alone offers not just an opportunity for personal growth, it offers the possibility of transformation. It is a space where women can reconnect with their truest selves, rediscover their passions, and develop the skills that bring them closer to their dreams. It is a journey of self-discovery that allows them to embrace their individuality, nurture their creativity, and find fulfillment in the simple act of living life on their terms. In this solitude, they become the authors of their own stories rich with growth, resilience, and the unshakable joy of knowing they have the power to shape their destinies. 3. Creating a space that reflects you. Your living space is more than just a collection of walls and furniture. It is a canvas upon which you can project your innermost self. It becomes a tangible expression of your identity, a reflection of your passions, your values, and your dreams. When you live alone, the freedom to shape your home exactly as you envision it is not only a luxury but a profound act of self-expression. Each decision, whether it's about colors, textures, or the overall aesthetic, becomes an intimate dialogue between you and the space you inhabit. Imagine the exhilarating possibility of walking into a home that feels like a true extension of your being. There are no compromises to be made, no need to accommodate anyone else's tastes or preferences. Every corner, every shelf, every wall holds the potential to become a testament to who you are and what you love. Whether you desire a minimalist sanctuary that invites calm and clarity, a warm and cozy reading nook bathed in soft light, or an eclectic collection of treasures that tells the story of your life, the choice is entirely yours. Consider, for example, a woman with a deep love for all things vintage. Living alone grants her the absolute freedom to fill her home with unique finds from her favorite thrift stores, antique furniture that whispers of a bygone era, and nostalgic keepsakes collected from her travels. If you're still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you're still watching this video with me. She can spend her weekends browsing flea markets, unearthing hidden gems, and curating her space with items that evoke fond memories and spark inspiration. Every piece of furniture, every framed photo, every trinket has a story behind it, a connection to a moment in time, a place visited, or a feeling cherished. The result is a home that not only looks beautiful but feels deeply personal, a place where she is surrounded by memories and reminders of her journey. In this carefully crafted environment, every room becomes a chapter in her life story. The living room, perhaps, is a cozy haven where she can unwind after a long day, with a plush vintage armchair she found at a market, perfectly placed by the window, inviting her to curl up with a good book. The walls might be adorned with travel photographs, each one capturing a moment of adventure and discovery, reminding her of the places she's been and the experiences that have shaped her. A hand-picked vase from a small shop in Paris holds fresh flowers, bringing life and fragrance to the room, while an antique clock on the mantel quietly ticks away, a reminder of the passage of time and the beauty in every moment. Her bedroom might tell a different story, one of serenity and rest. The bed is draped in soft, luxurious linens, and the nightstand holds a well-worn novel and a delicate, antique lamp that casts a warm, soothing glow. Perhaps there's a collection of vintage mirrors on the wall, each reflecting not just her image, but a piece of her soul. The room is a sanctuary, a place where she can retreat from the world and recharge, surrounded by the things that bring her comfort and peace. But this space is not just about the past, it's also about the future. Living alone allows her to dream and plan without limitation. She can experiment with new design ideas, rearrange furniture on a whim, or bring in new elements that represent her evolving tastes and aspirations. If she's always wanted a home office where she can write, paint, or work on a passion project, she can create one without hesitation. Perhaps she transforms a spare room into an inspiring studio, complete with a vintage writing desk, an easel by the window, and shelves lined with books and art supplies. This space becomes a hub of creativity and productivity, a place where her ideas can flourish in peace. The beauty of creating a home that reflects you is that it evolves as you do. As you grow and change, so does your space, always mirroring your inner world. If you find yourself drawn to new hobbies or interests, your home can shift to accommodate them. If you discover a love for gardening, perhaps your balcony becomes a lush, green haven where you can nurture plants and flowers. If you fall in love with a new artistic medium, your walls can become a gallery of your creations, proudly displaying the work that brings you joy. This freedom to adapt and reinvent your space is one of the greatest gifts of living alone. Beyond aesthetics, this personal space becomes a source of comfort and inspiration. It is your retreat from the outside world, a place where you can feel safe, at ease, and truly yourself. There is a profound sense of satisfaction in knowing that every detail has been chosen with intention and care, and that every room reflects not just what you like, but who you are at your core. The colors, the textures, and the objects all work together to create an environment that nurtures your soul, supports your well-being, and brings you joy. In creating a space that reflects you, you are not just designing a home, you are crafting a sanctuary where your spirit can thrive. It is a place where you can be unapologetically yourself, where you can express your creativity and passions without restraint. Each day spent in this environment deepens your connection to yourself, reminding you of your uniqueness and your ability to shape the world around you in a way that feels meaningful and true. Ultimately, living alone allows you to create a home that is a living, breathing reflection of your journey. It is a space that grows with you, supports your dreams, and celebrates the beauty of who you are. And in this carefully curated environment, you will find not just a place to live, but a place to truly belong to yourself and to the life you are creating, one beautiful detail at a time. 4. Peace. For many women, particularly those who have reached a later stage in life, the gift of peace found in living alone is nothing short of invaluable. After years spent balancing careers, families, and the constant hum of social obligations, this newfound solitude offers a sanctuary from the noise and demands of the outside world. It provides the precious opportunity to create a haven of calm, where the chaos and clamor of everyday life are replaced by a tranquil, soothing environment designed solely for rest, relaxation, and personal reflection. This serene atmosphere, free from distractions and interruptions, becomes an essential part of maintaining mental well-being and fostering a deep sense of inner peace. Imagine, for instance, a retired woman who has spent decades navigating the complexities of family life, a bustling career, or both. Now, living alone, she wakes up each morning to the gentle quiet of her home. The absence of rushing, bustling, or answering to others allows her to move through her day at her own pace. The mornings are her favorite part of this peaceful existence, those early hours when the world is still and calm. She slips out to her porch with a warm cup of coffee, the rising sun casting a golden glow across her garden. The only sounds that accompany her are the sweet melodies of birds and the rustling of leaves in the breeze. Here, in this simple moment, she finds solace and clarity. There are no distractions, no demands, just the quiet pleasure of her own company and the beauty of nature surrounding her. These quiet moments become a cherished part of her daily routine. The serenity she experiences allows her mind to slow down, offering her the space to recharge and reconnect with herself in ways that may have been difficult when life was busier. This sense of calm extends beyond her morning ritual. It weaves through her entire day, creating an atmosphere of stillness and ease. She no longer feels the pressure of tending to the needs of others, of rushing from one task to the next. Instead, she can spend her afternoons immersed in her favorite book, her evenings reflecting on her thoughts, and her nights drifting into restful sleep, unburdened by the noise of the world. The impact of this peace on her mental and emotional well-being is profound. The serene environment she has cultivated within her home becomes a balm for her mind and soul, offering her the chance to decompress and breathe deeply. In this stillness, she can process her thoughts more clearly, find solutions to problems more easily, and feel more grounded and centered in her everyday life. The absence of external noise allows her to hear the gentle whisper of her inner voice, guiding her toward clarity, understanding, and acceptance. For older women, this quiet space also becomes a time of reflection, a time to look back on the life they have lived, the challenges they have overcome, and the memories they hold dear. In the peaceful solitude of their home, they can contemplate these things without interruption, allowing themselves to savor the wisdom they have gained over the years. This reflection brings a sense of closure, gratitude, and even excitement for the future, as they now have the time and space to focus on themselves and their aspirations, however large or small they may be. The peace of living alone also fosters a sense of autonomy and control over their environment. They can create a home that reflects their need for tranquility, whether that means designing spaces that are minimalist and uncluttered, or filling the rooms with soft colors, gentle lighting, and soothing textures. This control over their surroundings enhances their ability to create the perfect retreat, tailored to their preferences and needs. It's a space where they can be wholly themselves, where they can choose how they spend their time without the interference of others. This quiet existence doesn't mean isolation, but rather an opportunity to enjoy the balance between connection and solitude. These women can still invite family, friends, or loved ones into their world when they choose to, sharing meals or memories in the warmth of their home. But when the visit ends, they return to the blissful quiet that allows them to recharge. In this way, the peace they experience is not about loneliness, but about intentional solitude, a kind of solitude that nurtures the spirit and restores a deep sense of inner calm. For many, this peace becomes a cornerstone of their well-being. It offers the clarity to pursue new hobbies, the freedom to explore long-held dreams, and the mental space to find joy in the simple things. Whether it's enjoying a quiet morning with a cup of tea, walking through the garden at dusk, or simply sitting in stillness, savoring the silence, these moments of tranquility become treasured rituals. They offer a respite from the busyness of life, a chance to embrace the slow, deliberate rhythms of solitude, and an opportunity to appreciate the beauty of living in peaceful harmony with oneself. Ultimately, the peace of living alone is a gift, a rare and precious opportunity to create a life filled with calm, mindfulness, and personal reflection. It is in this quiet that older women can find not only rest but also renewal, a space where they can rediscover who they are, what they love, and how they want to live the rest of their days. In this serene environment, they are free to simply be, without distraction, noise, and demands, allowing their minds, bodies, and spirits to truly thrive. 5. Enhanced financial control. One of the most significant benefits of living alone is the enhanced control it offers over your financial life. When you manage your household on your own, you have complete autonomy over every financial decision. Your budget, spending habits, saving strategies, and future planning are all within your grasp. This sense of financial independence isn't just about handling bills or keeping track of expenses. It's about the empowering ability to design a financial plan that aligns perfectly with your values, goals, and aspirations. Without the need to compromise or accommodate another person's financial needs or habits, living alone allows you to take charge of your money in ways that promote both freedom and security. Imagine the satisfaction of knowing that every dollar you earn and every dollar you spend is entirely up to you. For many women, this sense of financial autonomy is deeply liberating. Gone are the days of negotiating over shared expenses, balancing different spending priorities, or worrying about someone else's financial habits affecting your own. Instead, you have the freedom to craft a financial roadmap that reflects your unique needs and desires. Whether you want to save for a major goal, invest in experiences that bring you joy, or build a comfortable nest egg for the future, the decisions are yours and yours alone. Take, for example, a woman with a passion for travel. Living alone gives her the freedom to tailor her budget around her love of exploring new places. Without the need to coordinate with a partner or accommodate someone else's financial goals, she can carefully map out her year with travel in years aligned. Perhaps she decides to scale back on non-essential purchases, skip dining out or impulse buys, and instead allocate those funds to a dedicated travel savings account. With meticulous planning and intentional choices, she can turn her dream of visiting far-off destinations into a reality. Whether it's a solo trip to a new country or a series of weekend getaways, she has full control over how her financial resources are spent, and this autonomy allows her to experience the world on her terms. This level of financial control extends beyond just personal pleasures and adventures. It impacts every aspect of her life. Living alone gives her the clarity to set both short and long-term financial goals, whether it's paying off debt, building an emergency fund, or saving for retirement. With no one else to factor into her budget, she can create a financial strategy that feels secure and aligned with her future aspirations. Every month, she has the opportunity to assess her financial progress, make adjustments as needed, and take full ownership of her financial destiny. This confidence in managing her money brings a sense of empowerment that spills over into other areas of her life. Moreover, living alone also allows her to establish financial priorities that truly reflect her vector. If she's passionate about supporting a cause or investing in her education, she can do so without hesitation or having to explain her choices to anyone else. She might decide to donate a portion of her income to a charity she believes in or take a course that expands her skill set and enhances her career prospects. The beauty of this financial independence is that every decision she makes is driven by her vision for her life, allowing her to spend, save, and invest in ways that are deeply meaningful to her. Another advantage of managing finances independently is the ability to streamline spending. Without the unpredictability of shared expenses, she can create a consistent and predictable budget that aligns with her lifestyle. She knows exactly what her monthly costs are: rent, utilities, groceries, and can plan accordingly. This level of predictability provides a sense of stability and control that can be difficult to achieve when finances are intertwined with others. She can avoid the stress of unexpected financial surprises and instead focus on building a solid foundation for her future. For many women, this financial independence fosters a new sense of self-reliance. The ability to manage finances on their own without the input or influence of others reinforces their confidence and their decision-making abilities. It's a form of empowerment that goes beyond just managing money. It's a reflection of their autonomy and capability to navigate life's challenges. This self-reliance not only enhances their financial well-being, but also strengthens their overall sense of independence. Living alone, she can also make financial choices that enhance her quality of life in ways that bring long-term satisfaction. For instance, she might choose to invest in her home, creating a space that reflects her tastes and comforts. Whether it's upgrading her kitchen, turning a spare room into a home office, or adding touches that make her living environment more enjoyable, these investments in her living space are a reflection of her priorities and personal style. She can also focus on financial wellness strategies like mindful spending and conscious saving that provide her with greater peace of mind and long-term financial security. At the heart of this financial control is a deeper understanding of what she values most, whether it's the freedom to travel, the peace of a well-managed budget, or the satisfaction of knowing she is planning for her future. Living alone gives her the space to align her financial choices with her most cherished goals. This financial clarity allows her to live with purpose and intention, knowing that her money is being spent in ways that truly matter to her. In the end, enhanced financial control is about more than just managing money. It's about the freedom to design a life that feels fulfilling, empowered, and aligned with her dreams. Living alone gives women the gift of financial autonomy, the ability to prioritize what's important, and the confidence to plan for the future with certainty. It's a journey of self-reliance and empowerment, one that allows her to live on her terms and take full ownership of her financial destiny. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment on number 3 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. 6. Strengthening social connections. While living alone might initially seem like an invitation to solitude, for many women, it becomes an opportunity to enhance and strengthen their social connections in unexpected and fulfilling ways. Far from isolating, living alone offers the freedom to choose how and when to engage with others, allowing for deeper, more intentional relationships. Without the distractions of shared living, women find themselves more present in their social interactions, more in tune with their needs, and more proactive in seeking out enriching community experiences. In this way, living alone often leads to a vibrant social life and a stronger, more supportive network of friends, acquaintances, and meaningful connections. One of the key benefits of living alone is the ability to fully control the rhythm of your social life. Without the pressure of having to navigate around a partner's or roommate's schedule, women have the freedom to choose how they spend their time. They can decide when they want company, how much socializing they need, and with whom they want to share their moments. This autonomy allows them to focus on building connections that are genuine and fulfilling, rather than feeling obligated to maintain relationships out of convenience or proximity. The result is often a more intentional approach to friendships and community involvement, an approach rooted in quality over quantity. For instance, consider a woman living alone who decides to pursue her love of reading by joining a local book club. This decision may seem small at first, but it quickly blossoms into something more meaningful. The book club provides her with the opportunity to engage in thoughtful conversations, share her perspectives, and connect with others who share her interests. Over time, these gatherings become a cornerstone of her social life, providing not only intellectual stimulation but also emotional connection. She looks forward to these meetings, knowing that they offer a space for her to connect deeply with others, exchange ideas, and form bonds that go beyond casual acquaintance. Beyond individual pursuits, living alone often inspires women to seek out community activities and social groups that align with their passions. Volunteering at a community center, for example, can be a deeply fulfilling way to give back and connect with others who share similar values. In these spaces, women find a sense of purpose and belonging, building friendships based on shared goals and a mutual desire to mature. Whether it's helping organize local events, tutoring children, or supporting a cause they care about, these community-based activities provide a meaningful way to engage with others while also contributing to the greater good. Another example might be a woman who decides to take up a new class, perhaps a yoga course, an art workshop, or a language class. These activities not only enrich her life by offering new skills and experiences, but they also provide the opportunity to meet people who share her interests. The shared experience of learning and growing together often leads to connections that are authentic and supportive. In these spaces, women can bond over a mutual passion, share their progress, and celebrate their achievements together, forming friendships that are both enriching and empowering. Living alone encourages women to be more proactive in their social lives. Without the constant presence of others at home, they often feel motivated to seek out connections that truly matter. They become more attuned to their own social needs, recognizing when they crave companionship and when they need solitude. This self-awareness allows them to build a social life that feels balanced and fulfilling, one that respects their need for alone time, while also providing the rich connections that are essential to emotional well-being. In this journey of strengthening social connections, women also discover the joy of cultivating friendships that are diverse and multifaceted. Living alone gives them the flexibility to explore different social circles and engage with people from various walks of life. They might have one group of friends they enjoy dining out with, another group they meet for weekend hikes, and yet another with whom they attend cultural events or concerts. This diversity in friendships enriches their social life, exposing them to new perspectives, ideas, and experiences, all while deepening their sense of belonging in the broader community. Moreover, living alone fosters a sense of independence that often enhances women's confidence in social settings. Without the security blanket of a live-in partner or roommate, they learn to navigate social situations on their own, becoming more comfortable initiating conversations, attending events solo, and forming connections independently. This newfound self-reliance not only strengthens their social skills but also empowers them to take more risks socially, whether it's trying new activities, attending events outside their comfort zone, or reaching out to someone they'd like to get to know better. The relationships women cultivate while living alone often take on a deeper significance. With more time for reflection and introspection, they gain a clearer understanding of what they value in friendships and how they want to invest their energy. They may find themselves gravitating toward people who inspire them, challenge them, and support their personal growth, rather than maintaining relationships out of habit or obligation. These deeper, more meaningful connections provide a source of emotional support, companionship, and joy, enriching their lives in profound ways. Ultimately, living alone doesn't mean being alone. It can be a catalyst for creating a richer, more fulfilling social life, one that is built on meaningful connections, shared experiences, and genuine companionship. It encourages women to seek out relationships that nourish their souls, to engage with their communities in purposeful ways, and to embrace their independence while remaining connected to the world around them. By choosing how and when to socialize, women living alone discover that their relationships can be even stronger and more fulfilling than ever before. They have the freedom to prioritize the people and activities that matter most, to build friendships that are rooted in authenticity and shared interests, and to create a supportive network that enriches their lives on every level. In this way, the solitude of living alone becomes not a barrier, but a bridge, one that leads to deeper connections, a vibrant social life, and a profound sense of community. 7. Health and wellness focus. Living alone can be a profound catalyst for embracing a lifestyle that prioritizes health and wellness. Without the constant demands, distractions, and obligations that often come with shared living arrangements, women who live by themselves find they have both the time and mental space to focus on their well-being. This newfound freedom creates an environment where they can establish and maintain healthy routines, creating a life that reflects their commitment to physical, mental, and emotional wellness. Whether it's through regular exercise, nutritious cooking, or mindfulness practices, living alone allows for the creation of a personalized wellness journey that seamlessly integrates into daily life. One of the greatest advantages of living alone is the ability to set and follow a routine entirely based on personal needs and goals. Without the need to accommodate others' schedules or preferences, women can dedicate time to activities that nourish their bodies and minds. Imagine a woman who has always enjoyed yoga but struggled to find consistency in her practice while living with others. Now, with her own space, she can dedicate an entire room to this passion. The space is peaceful, adorned with yoga mats, soft candles, and calming music that transforms the room into a sanctuary of relaxation and mindfulness. This room becomes a sacred space where she can practice at any time of day, whether it's an energizing morning session to start her day or a calming evening routine to solitude before bed. Living alone grants her the ability to seamlessly weave her wellness practice into her daily life, creating a routine that's both sustainable and fulfilling. The focus on health extends beyond yoga or exercise. It's about creating a holistic lifestyle that encompasses all aspects of wellness. For many women, living alone means they have full control over their kitchen, allowing them to take charge of their nutrition in ways that might have been difficult when living with others. Whether it's meal prepping for the week, experimenting with new recipes, or cooking meals that align with specific health goals, this autonomy in the kitchen becomes a powerful tool for better health. There's no need to cater to anyone else's dietary preferences or habits. She can create meals that are tailored specifically to her tastes and nutritional needs. She might dedicate Sundays to preparing wholesome, balanced meals for the week ahead, filling her fridge with nourishing foods that support her wellness journey. This kind of intentional eating not only enhances physical health but also brings a sense of satisfaction and pride in taking control of her well-being. Living alone also encourages the creation of an environment that supports mental and emotional wellness. With no distractions from others, it's easier to cultivate mindfulness practices, such as meditation or journaling, that provide clarity and reduce stress. A woman who values quiet reflection might carve out time each morning to meditate in her favorite corner of the house, where natural light streams in and the outside world fade into the background. In this solitude, she can focus on her breath, clear her mind, and set a positive tone for the day ahead. Alternatively, she might spend her evenings journaling, reflecting on her thoughts and emotions in a way that fosters self-awareness and emotional balance. These mindfulness practices, when combined with the quiet and peaceful environment of living alone, create a powerful foundation for mental health. The physical space itself plays a significant role in promoting wellness when living alone. Without the need to compromise on decor or functionality, women can design their homes to support their health goals. Some may choose to set up a home gym in a spare room or carve out a dedicated area for stretching and bodyweight exercises. Others may create a calming, spa-like bathroom where they can indulge in self-care rituals, such as long, relaxing baths with essential oils and soft music. Every part of the home can be customized to reflect a lifestyle focused on wellness, from a cozy corner for meditation to an organized kitchen that makes healthy eating effortless. Living alone also fosters the freedom to experiment with new forms of self-care, allowing women to prioritize themselves in ways they may not have been able to before. Whether it's taking up new forms of exercise, exploring mindfulness techniques, or even learning more about nutrition, the time spent alone creates opportunities for growth and self-discovery. For example, a woman might discover a love for hiking or cycling, activities that get her out into nature and improve her physical health while offering mental clarity. She might start attending fitness classes or workshops and joining like-minded communities that support her health journey. With no one else to accommodate, she has the flexibility to try new things, listen to her body, and make decisions that are entirely in tune with her well-being. Furthermore, the solitude of living alone helps reinforce consistency in wellness routines. There's no need to adjust for anyone else's schedule or preferences, which often makes it easier to stick to healthy habits over the long term. Whether it's committing to a morning workout routine, maintaining a regular sleep schedule, or preparing nutritious meals in advance, the absence of external distractions helps women build routines that feel both sustainable and enjoyable. Over time, these healthy habits become ingrained, leading to long-lasting improvements in physical health, mental clarity, and overall well-being. Another powerful aspect of living alone is the space it provides for self-reflection and personal growth, both of which are crucial components of emotional wellness. In the quiet of her own home, a woman can take the time to process her emotions, reflect on her experiences, and gain a deeper understanding of herself. This time alone allows her to reconnect with her inner thoughts and feelings, leading to greater self-awareness and emotional resilience. It becomes easier to identify stressors, manage emotions, and make thoughtful decisions about her well-being. This emotional clarity, combined with the physical benefits of a healthy routine, creates a well-rounded approach to self-care that enhances all aspects of life. Ultimately, living alone offers an unparalleled opportunity to focus on health and wellness in a way that is deeply personal and fulfilling. It provides the freedom to create routines and environments that support physical, mental, and emotional well-being, while also fostering the space for self-discovery and growth. In this solitary environment, women can prioritize their health in ways that align with their unique goals, finding balance and fulfillment in every aspect of their wellness journey. Whether it's through regular exercise, mindful eating, or meditation, living alone becomes a powerful tool for nurturing a life of vitality, peace, and holistic well-being. 8. Sense of accomplishment. Living alone brings with it a profound sense of accomplishment, one that stems from the confidence and independence developed through managing every aspect of your home and life on your own. Whether it's mastering the small tasks of daily living or taking on bigger challenges like home repairs, each step towards self-reliance enhances your sense of capability and self-worth. This journey, far from being defined by solitude, is instead marked by personal achievement and the pride that comes with knowing you can handle whatever life throws your way. Every success, whether it's fixing something that's broken, completing a DIY project, or simply running your household smoothly, brings with it a deep and lasting satisfaction. For many women, learning to manage these practical aspects of life on their own is both empowering and transformative. Take, for instance, the scenario of a woman who has always relied on others to handle home maintenance tasks. After deciding to live independently, she begins to embrace the idea of tackling these challenges herself. Perhaps she starts by learning to fix minor plumbing issues, like unclogging a drain or repairing a leaky faucet. What may have seemed intimidating at first becomes a source of pride as she successfully handles each task. Every time she completes a repair, she not only saves money by not having to hire someone, but also reinforces her ability to manage her home with confidence. Each accomplishment, no matter how small, contributes to a growing sense of self-sufficiency and empowerment. Beyond the practical aspects of home maintenance, living alone also offers the opportunity to explore new skills and interests through DIY projects or home improvement endeavors. Imagine a woman who has always admired beautifully crafted furniture or stylish home decor, but never had the time or space to try her hand at creating something herself. Now, with the freedom that comes from living alone, she might decide to take on a DIY home improvement project, perhaps refinishing an old piece of furniture, building a custom bookshelf, or painting and decorating a room in her home. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 4 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. The process of learning, experimenting, and ultimately succeeding in these projects brings a profound sense of accomplishment. Each completed project becomes a visible and tangible reminder of her abilities, a source of pride every time she looks at the finished product. These efforts are not just about saving money or beautifying her space, they are about realizing her potential to create and shape her environment independently. This sense of accomplishment extends to the day-to-day tasks that come with running a household. From budgeting and paying bills on time to organizing chores and maintaining a clean, comfortable home, each task managed successfully reinforces a woman's belief in her competence. What may have once been overwhelming becomes routine, and with each successful day, she becomes more adept at navigating life's challenges with grace and ease. This growing self-confidence often spills over into other areas of life, fostering a belief that if she can handle her home, she can handle anything. The psychological benefits of this self-reliance are significant. Knowing that you can manage your household provides a deep sense of security and control, which in turn enhances overall well-being. This self-sufficiency becomes a cornerstone of personal identity, contributing to a positive self-image and a sense of pride that's difficult to replicate in other living situations. The challenges of living alone are no longer seen as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth and self-improvement. With every problem solved, every project completed, and every chore done, women living alone cultivate resilience, resourcefulness, and the unshakable belief that they are fully capable of thriving on their own. Moreover, these accomplishments are often deeply satisfying on a personal level. There's something incredibly rewarding about knowing that your home, your sanctuary, is entirely your creation. Whether it's the simple satisfaction of cooking a meal in a kitchen you've organized to your liking, or the pride that comes from maintaining a home that reflects your personality, living alone allows for a level of personal ownership that is both fulfilling and empowering. Each decision you make and each task you complete contributes to the life you are building for yourself, a life that is uniquely yours. In the larger context, living alone as an older woman is about much more than simply handling tasks or maintaining a household. It's about creating a life that is richly fulfilling and deeply personal. It's about taking ownership of your time, your space, and your experiences, and shaping them in ways that align with your values and desires. The journey of living alone offers the opportunity to rediscover your strengths, embrace your independence, and cultivate a lifestyle that is both meaningful and rewarding. The benefits of living alone are numerous and far-reaching. From the practical skills gained to the deep personal satisfaction that comes from self-reliance, the experience is transformative. It fosters independence, encourages personal growth, and allows for the development of stronger social connections, all while offering the freedom to focus on health, wellness, and financial control. For women who choose this path, living alone becomes a journey of empowerment, a chance to thrive in ways they might never have imagined. As we come to the end of this journey, it's clear that living alone offers a wealth of opportunities for growth, independence, and fulfillment. From enhancing financial control to fostering personal wellness and building deeper social connections, the experience is both empowering and transformative. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What have you learned from today's discussion? Comment below with one thing you've taken away from this video that you'll bring into practice in your own life. Let's continue the conversation. If you enjoyed this video, please leave your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching.